Welcome back, everybody, to another belt review. Today we're going to be checking out and doing an in-depth review of the new Figures Inc. ROH World Tag Team Championship belt. And if you watched my previous unboxing video of this belt, you know that I actually ordered the Figures Inc. World Championship, World ROH Championship title belt. But sadly, they must have mistakenly sent me the wrong one. Maybe one of the workers accidentally grabbed the wrong belt. So they sent me this one instead. I contacted support. It took them a couple days, but they finally emailed me back, and they said that all I had to do was send this belt back, and they'd send me the correct one. I was a little confused at first because it seemed like originally they wanted me to actually pay out of pocket to ship it back, even though it was their mistake. But they did say that they would reimburse me for my shipping cost. But I do have to say, check back next week where we will be doing a comparison between the Figures Toy or the Figures Inc. ROH World Tag Team Championship belt compared to the previous version, which was made. I don't know what company it was actually made by. I know it's partnered with A&J Belts, but the belt definitely wasn't that good, and we're definitely going to be doing an in-depth review between these two belts. But let's get started on this review. You can see the number one thing about this, the number one difference in my opinion, is that the strap actually fits around this thing perfectly well. So that's always a plus sign. The previous belt didn't fit really well. The strap sucked on it. So I'm glad to have this one in my possession now where it fits perfectly. The plates are absolutely beautiful on this, 4mm zinc, and it is stacked. You can see the world, these little banners right here are stacked World Tag Team Champions. So let's get a close-up of the plates. So at the top, you do have a beautiful crown. Etching's pretty good as well. A lot of detail in this. Now, these were made, the actual belt designs were made by Wildcat Belts. And he did overuse some of the same aspects. So if you had all four belts side by side, that would be, or well, actually 5 belts, because they actually do have the Women's of Honor Championship on Figures Toy Company. And that might be coming to the channel in a decent amount of time. I wouldn't mind grabbing that as well. Man, I don't know why it's so reflective. The light in my room really reflecting on there. There we go. But you'll see if you look at all those belts, you can see almost a combination how the parts or the aspects of the belts were reused. And I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. Is this the best tag team championship belt in wrestling today? No. Is it the worst? Definitely not. So you can see the gems on this one. The gems are actually really nice on this belt. Definitely don't look terrible. They actually look decent quality. You can see that if we turn this sideways, you can see that plates are 4mm thick, and I would guess the stack parts, that would be the tag banner and the ROH logo, they're probably 2mm, 2 or 3mm. They're definitely not as thick as the actual main plates, which isn't terrible. So probably 6mm at the peak of the stackness. One thing that is an issue with this belt would be the top right there. You can see, I don't know if you can really notice it from here, but the top is a little messed up. It's not perfect. Here we have Tag Team ROH Champion. Tag ROH Tag Team Champions. That's kind of weird. I think I would have put maybe ROH at the top, but I know why they wanted to put the ROH right in the middle. Nice detail in there. These plates are super detailed. I'm super excited to compare the two belts. I mean, the plates of the previous belt weren't bad. Just they were a little banged up, a little scratched up, and I'm really, they weren't stacked at all. The ROH logo wasn't stacked. The World Tag Team banner wasn't stacked. Here we have the secondary side plate with the globe. The detail on these are really nice. You can see the texturing right there. The gem. Spark, it's got a really nice sparkle to it. You can see another big difference is the correct screw types. So the Chicago style. Nice little snap box. And this belt does have a really nice belt tip. Says, let me see if I can zoom in on that. Tag Team Champions, Ring of Honor, ROH Wrestling. The side plate there, opposite of the globe. And another side plate there, ROH Tag Team Champions. So overall, a really nice belt. I'm wondering, I'm going to lay this belt out, and we're going to see how nice, if it has a curve, and if so, how nice of a curve. So let's lay this bad boy out and take a closer look. Okay, so I have it all laid out, and as you can see, it doesn't have much of a curve, but you can see the thickness of the relief plates, and you can see there, I was probably correct with how thick they are. They're probably 1 to 2 millimeters thick, definitely not the same size as the main plate. the stacked ROH logo there. So it does look pretty cool. Nice gold on that as well. Now, I did notice this yesterday in the unboxing video, but you can see I didn't notice how bad it was. So you can see the strap bubbling up there on the sides, also right here, and then also on the other side. So this strap, if you left it like this for too long, it could get very bad, just like this ECW championship down there as well. So this belt is really nice though, and I definitely think it's worth it. I mean, I believe there's still $200 on Figures Toy Company, so definitely a step up from the previous replica. And like I said, we will be doing a comparison between the two next week on the channel. So yeah, $200 for a 4mm replica with a really nice belt tip. Official replica is a steal. So I do recommend picking this up. If you're a fan of ROH in general, even if you don't like the belt design, it's still a great deal for this belt. So I do thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.